And lastly, on the local scene, the African continent and its inhabitants have had a significant impact on the development, diversity and richness of the civilizations and cultures that make up the common legacy of humanity. Because of their achievements and contributions to society's cultural, economic, political and scientific endeavors throughout history. Persons of African descent are honored around the world. Rejecting all racial superiority doctrines and any theories that said that a distinct human races is necessary because they are morally repugnant, socially unjust and harmful. This goes along with initiatives to track ethnic racial health disparities, address issues of racism and racial discrimination from the perspective of human rights and socioeconomic determinants of health. Kaftan TV, Karin Edet tells us more.
International Day for People of African Descent is a day celebrated every 31st of August around the world to reflect societal ideals. Of course, all people have the ability to positively impact the growth and well-being of their societies and are born free and equal in their rights and dignity.
It was organized by the UN. It's to stop racial discrimination in Africa, to stop racism, to eradicate the lack of love for humanity, to stop evil things. But the most important thing is to stop racism. What we call racial discrimination: you are not mine, I am not yours, you don't belong to me, I can do what I like because you are not from me. So just to stop this thing, that is the main reason why we should, this thing is always celebrated every year.
The evolution, diversity and richness of the world's civilizations and cultures which make up the shared heritage of humanity have been greatly influenced by the continent of Africa and people of African origin. This is why the world honors the accomplishment and the cultural, economic, political and scientific contributions made by people of African ancestry throughout history in every field of human endeavor.
The aim, I think, is number one, to promote contributions, achievements, the African heritage worldwide, and cultural diversity. Let there be love. Let us share things together. I think that is the main aim why this international thing is being celebrated.
At the same time, the observance of this day on each year is in keeping with the international and regional census that all of the fundamental liberties and human rights of people of African descent must be promoted and protected in advance of the Third World Conference against racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia and related intolerance.
This racial discrimination is very rampant here. Okay, let me say in religious now. I heard of a man when I was in school, yes. My friend wanted to marry his son. Then my friend went to his house, kneel down, greet the man, good morning, sir. What is your religion? The man asked. The lady answered, I'm a Christian. Do you know my man, my own son then, is a Muslim? The girl answered, yes, I know. We are serving the same God. The man said, no, we are not serving the same God. He's telling the lady we are not saved because we're not serving the same God. Is that not racism? It is. I remember one of my cousin, he said he was in a gathering, then he's out of the country, you know, he's not Nigeria here. So a guy came and called him, you this black, stupid monkey, you know. So he felt so bad. So he would have to go to his father and tell his father, say this, don't say that. So that's why I'm telling you, it does not work in some places, but in some places, it works. So it's not that it has been all eradicated, but at least we are trying towards perfection.
Meanwhile, the widespread prejudice that people of African heritage experience around the world, as well as the numerous challenges that stand in the way of them exercising all of their inalienable rights, still hangs on thread. However, in conjunction with initiatives to track ethnic racial health disparities, address issues of racism and racial discrimination from the perspective of human rights and socioeconomic determinants of health, it is necessary to reject all racial superiority doctrines as well as any theories that purport to prove the existence of distinct human races, since they are morally repugnant, socially unjust, and harmful. Karin Edet, reporting for Kaftan TV News.